Hello and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play PokeOne Battle Edition Battle Royale Thunderdome. Without further ado, let's get into it. Without further ado, what it do? Hope everyone is having a lovely day, evening, morning, wherever they are. Going to be getting into some more Pokemon battling content, having a blast, starting off the year 2020 with all the Pokemon battles. For those of you who saw the first episode of my Sword and Shield Road to Masters, appreciate that. I'm really enjoying that game, and I'm going to be uploading a lot more there. So make sure to check that out if you're new to the channel, and if you are like me, someone who can't get enough of the Pokemon content. This one's looking like a really scary team. Ooh, we have Raikou, we have Mimikyu, we have, oh man, Garchomp, Crawdaunt. Yeah, this is a vicious team here. I think the Scissor's pretty good here for the most part. I think we could start with the Scizor. Put some pressure on the Mimikyu. Okay, we have the Crawdaunt here, and he's probably gonna hurt. We're going to click a U-turn, which might not get us out of here. I think this Crawdaunt is probably going to one-shot us with whatever move it uses, unfortunately. He's pretty new to the game. Came in during the winter time, like Christmas special edition. And he's been causing problems for a lot of teams. Sometimes I'll bring a Azumarill, because Azumarill does seem to give Crawdaunt a lot of issues. Oh, we are going to see a switch out, so that's actually really good for us. Here is a Garchomp. Let's see if it's rough skin. Yep, it is the rough skin, rocky helmet. So very standard all the way around. Now we could do a few things. Mamoswine is obviously not going to be something that he's going to want to see. I think, yeah, Mamoswine pressures two of his Pokemon. So we're going to go into Mamoswine, and we're actually going to click Icicle Crash. Like the Icicle Crash is going to be for us trying to predict this this Tangela switch in, or Tangrowth rather. So we'll see if the opponent does go for a Tangrowth. No, goes for a Crawdaunt. So we get the Icicle Crash, 34. Not what we want to see. We're expecting to see, probably Aqua Jet here, right? So let's go ahead and switch into the Starmie, because we are faster than it normally, so I think he wants to get the Aqua Jet in to make sure the hit goes through. Yeah, so we see that we are able to tank it, because we could go Scald. I think, let's see, Thunderbolt's not very good because we do see a Garchomp there. Psychic's not going to be good because he's dark. I guess we're going to have to go Scald just to get some pressure off of this. Or do we go Ice? I mean, we can do another Predict here. Let's go ahead and click Ice. Yep, okay, so that works. So we got that Predict right. We're going to click it again. We are probably going to see a Giga Drain, which might kill us. But let's see if we can get lucky on the damage roll and end up doing 53, because that was a pretty close hit. Okay, nope. Actually going to see a switch over into the Tentacruel here. Ice Beam comes out. Land critical, but yeah, it doesn't really do all that much. I think this could be a chance. Yeah. So we do see Mimikyu there. I'm not sure if Garchomp does that much for our team. So we're going to switch into Garchomp. It's going to pressure his Tentacruel for next turn, but we're actually going to most likely put up the Stealth Rocks, depending on what this Tentacruel does right here. So there's probably spikes or something. Oh, okay, Acid Spray. So that actually worked really good. Special defense goes down. We're going to just click Stealth Rocks, assuming our opponent's going to switch out. And there is a switch out. Question is, do we want to take a hit right now? I mean, Earthquake does pressure two of his Pokemon, but I'm not sure what the Tangrowth is going to be going in for. Mimikyu is just always putting pressure on us, so we're just going to click Swords Dance, and that actually worked out huge for us. I'm going to try to do a double switch, and he's going to go ahead and switch into that. Opponent has no flying types, so we are safe here to click Earthquake. We have our Swords Dance, we have Stealth Rocks, we're feeling pretty good. Tangrowth does show that regenerator, and he actually tanks that hit really well. Question is, does he have hidden power Ice or hidden power Fire? Let's go Earthquake. And we see another switch out into stones, and we are going to get rid of the disguise. This is massive. So Mimikyu is not really safe against us. We're just going to keep clicking Earthquake until our opponent proves he can do something else besides switch into our rocks. So Mimikyu's gone. We're actually pretty safe now to click Outrage, which is huge. And I think we're going to go ahead and do that now. So Outrage goes down, Tangrowth goes down. Hand down, man down. And Garchomp is in complete control of this game. We're going to see how fast the Raikou is. Raiku's probably going to be a problem for us, but we are locked in Outrage, so there's nothing that we can do. Yep, here comes the hidden power Ice. But we still have Mamoswine, so we are not too worried about that. So he has a Garchomp there, Garchomp in the back. We have Mamoswine, so that's fine. I think we can go ahead and toss out Scizor. We don't really need Scizor too much here. Let's just try to get some chip damage on this Raikou. And if he switches out, then we can let Rocks do its business. Dum 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 da da dum bum bum bum. Okay, Bullet Punch goes in 25% and just a Volt Switch. Okay. It's fine, we're gonna get a little bit of heal off. Here comes Tentacruel. I mean, Tentacruel's not gonna be able to do a poison attack on us. But let's go ahead and do U-turn. He probably toss. Okay, Rapid Spin. Okay, Rapid Spin to get rid of that. That's actually a pretty nice move from our opponent. We're gonna get some decent chip damage there. And we're gonna utilize this opportunity to get the Flame Orb on our Heracross. That goes off. Do we want to knock off, or do we think... I feel like with the Flame Orb proc, knockoff should get us 45% here. And it covers any sort of possible switch in. If anything switches in and we can knock off their item, then that's really helpful. So yeah, there is a switch in. Because here it's not too important. We're just going to knock off his Rocky Helmet. Which is... yeah, that was actually a really good switch in by our opponent here. We're going to go into our Talonflame. In case Garchomp tries to get up Stealth Rocks, we're going to get in before the Stealth Rocks goes up. In which it does. Beautiful. And let's go ahead. I guess we can just Acrobatics. This should knock it out. We could go for a taunt, but if Garchomp is carrying Stone Edge, then that could be a very big swing on our opponent's side. Oh wow, we only get 27%. I guess he is very, very bulky. Out comes Toxic. Go ahead and click Acrobatics again. He's pretty bulky, and we haven't bulked up ourselves. So since the scales are tipped heavily in Garchomp's favor with the bulk side, yeah, that attack didn't do as much as I would have liked it to do for us. He's actually going to switch out, try to preserve the Garchomp in case he needs a really fast, heavy attacker for later. That also did not do the amount of damage I would like. The question is, are we going to see an ice attack or an electric attack? Either way, I think Mamoswine is a good switch in here. So get the Volt Switch, which he's not able to utilize, and we're going to be free here to click Earthquake. Let's see if he has something like Shadow Ball. And down goes Garchomp. No more Rocky Helmet, so bye-bye there. We're not going to take that damage. Here comes the Crawdaunt. I don't know what we're going to do for Crawdaunt, to be honest. Aqua Jet's gonna wreck Talonflame. I guess we have the Starmie again. We do need Mamoswine for these guys here. So we're gonna sack something. What do we want to sack? Heracross. Heracross could be good for Tentacruel, but he's gonna be slower there. Talonflame kind of gets wrecked by 2 out of his 3 Mons. Not to mention their Stealth Rocks. So I think we can sack the Talonflame. Let's go ahead and do that. So here comes Aqua Jet. Question is, can we withstand? Can our Starmie take Stealth Rocks and an Aqua Jet? That's going to be the question. Psychic, like our 2 moves, I guess. Yeah, we would want to use Thunderbolt. We've got to kind of anticipate opponent going into that. Ice Beam is not going to do much damage. I guess we'll go Scald. We don't really have much to hurt him, so hopefully, not hopefully, he probably will stay in knowing that. No, he's going to switch out. Go to Tentacruel. See, does Tentacruel absorb this? No, he does not, but we do get a crit, which is actually very lucky on us. Not sure if we'll get the damage done here without a crit because of the Black Sludge, but we're going to go ahead and click Scald again. It's actually getting pretty tight. Crawdaunt, yeah, we really don't have a good answer for Crawdaunt in this group. Especially not with the Raikou there to help absorb any sort of possible electric attack. But we are able to take care of the Tentacruel. Here comes the Raikou. We should be faster than Raikou though. Let's go ahead and click Scald. I mean, I think, actually, I don't know. I know Raikou's pretty darn fast, and he is a legendary, so. But Starmie's like, is Starmie up around like 130 almost? I don't know, I haven't checked my, oh wow, big hit. Crawdaunt does not like taking that hit. Here's coming another Scald. I think our opponent's forced to click Aqua Jet here. No, he's gonna switch out again and see how much Raikou can take this hit. Which he should be able to take a pretty decent chunk. Oh wow, Starmie coming through clutch. He's buying up people. Here we go. Come on, Starmie. What do you got for us? Oh yeah, Volt Switch, so he is faster. Question's going to be is, can we do 17%? Which is not likely. We'll see. So it's going to come down to the Scizor. Scizor, can your Bullet Punch do 17%? Oh, and he's going to be faster? Oh, wow. Never mind. We don't have any speed investments. So, yeah, that's probably going to be game, unfortunately. Opponent is going to be free to click Aqua Jet the whole time. So, yeah, good game him. That's unfortunate for us. Go ahead and click Knockoff here. Here comes another Aqua Jet. And man, yeah, that was a good game. That Crawdaunt was just something that we really didn't have a good answer for, and he played it well. Surprised the Raikou ended up being faster, but I guess that's just the way of it sometimes. There's Aqua Jet, super effective. Yep, and down we go. Oh, we were so close because Mamoswine was set up in the back nicely to take him down. That hurts, but let's go ahead and get in another game. You can't win them all. You cannot win them all, unfortunately. And so the best way to get over taking damage like that is to get a, I said you don't have Ice Shard. Do, but didn't think it would do 18%. Okay, what do we have here? Is that Filet? Looks like we have a Fire team. Grass, Tangrowth. I think we're good to click our Chomp here. Let's see what he's saying. Okay, yeah, he thinks it's funny. Well, I mean, I could be wrong. I'm not sure what the, no point. GG. Some people take this very seriously. Now, question is, I think we're good. Okay. Yeah, good match. Let's click Swords Dance here. People really like to rub it in your face on PokeOne. It's cutthroat out here. Yes, our opponent is going to switch out. We get our swords dance up. Fine for us. Let's go ahead and click Outrage. So another game with the Tangrowth. Power Whip. Oh, does he have Chlorophyll? Is that what's going on here? Wow. Okay. Oh, I see you. Well, let's go ahead and bust out that ice shard that we were hearing about. Probably not going to do enough to kill this thing. That's great. This thing's that fast, or maybe he's scarfed. I don't know if this is either Chlorophyll or Scarf, but since it's a drought team, it could be Chlorophyll. Which is kind of impressive because I've only really ever seen the Regenerator on Tangrowth. So yeah, it only does 63. Power Whip is likely. Oh, and he gets the miss here. Oh, sorry about that. Whammy. Good thing to know is that this thing will not have the Regenerator ability, if we are correct in guessing that it's a Chlorophyll mon. Question is, does he take in just sack the Tangrowth, or does he switch out? He has a lot of fire guys, so you feel like yeah, you're fine to switch out into an ice attack here. All right. Question is, will our... Oh no, he has the fire up. So with the fire up, we're definitely not going to live the fire attack from Entei. So let's go ahead and switch into Starmie here. So it does a lot, gets the burn. Sun is still up. Go ahead and switch into a Talonflame. We have a Chansey. The Chansey's probably just like a bulky pivot, so that then it can switch back into Ninetales. Bring up the drought once more. It's unfortunate that we can't Dynamax, because then we could maybe change the weather a little easier. But since it's not that kind of generation, we're only basically going to rely on someone like Tyranitar, Politoed to change the weather at this point. So yeah, we get the taunt. Opponent goes for Seismic Toss. It gets burned, so that's really good. And let's just bulk up. Opponent can't do anything else except for Seismic Toss, so here's another Seismic Toss here. I was gonna say, this thing has lasted for a long time. Like, what's going on here? What's the deal with the sun? And how long does it stay up? I mean, come on. Come on, what's the deal? Toss in another taunt. You can keep Seismic Tossing. We're just going to heal it up and get some bulk ups in the process. Opponent goes for Toxic. We're going to bulk up again. So long as we're faster than what he brings out, then we should be good to do a pretty decent amount of damage. So here comes another Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss is always going to do a certain amount of damage, so it's always going to do 100 here since we are that high of a level. And taunt wore off, so let's go ahead and get one more taunt. I would like to get one more bulk up before we try to sweep things here. Here comes Seismic Toss. Now we're going to roost twice. Roost again, and then... Oh, he switched out. So here comes Ninetales. This is going to give speed to Tangrowth, though. I don't think Tangrowth really has anything to one-shot us. And he's just going to go ahead and take this huge grass hit, or flying hit. So that's useful. And we should be pretty much faster than everything else. Executor. I mean, yeah, he's bringing in a couple weird mons. Probably has Chlorophyll as well because it's sun. We're bulked up so much that we can't switch out. So we're just gonna have to click Acrobatics and hope that he doesn't have a one-shot attack. He has Psy Shock, but that definitely shouldn't one-shot us. Especially with the defensive bulk ups here. There you go. So that's just like a really fast team, I guess. Kind of cool, interesting. Now here comes Entei. I know Entei can't have the Chlorophyll. There's no way, but... And we should be faster. I mean, Talonflame is one of the fastest mons out there, so unless our opponent has, I guess, a Scarf on him, I think we're going to be good here to go ahead and click Acrobatics and hopefully do enough damage. We have a lot of bulk ups. Okay, only 71, so that hurts. It just goes for Toxic. Interesting. I guess he really wants to get us out of the active spot here with all of these stat increases. But I think we're just going to stay in and try to deal out as much damage as we can in these turns. We're going to get 2 more attacks in, most likely. Well, one, if we don't kill. Here comes Chansey. Kind of a problem here. Got a bit of a problem here. Yeah, we actually have to click Acrobatics, because if he clicks Seismic Taunt's not going to do it for us. So let's click Acrobatics here and hope that we have enough bulk ups. No, only 46. Okay. So, good for him. We're going to go ahead and taunt to make sure he can't soft boil again. And, oh. Down goes our Talonflame. Ooh, we do have Heracross. He's not going to want to see Heracross here. I think we're good to go ahead and click Close Combat. Knockoff is obviously the ideal play here, but we don't want to knock off, not kill, and have him stay in, right, exactly, and get off whatever move he was going to get. So I think Close Combat was like... It was the higher percentage play, I guess we could say, right? So, okay, here comes Ninetales. We have the Drought out. That's going to be a problem for Mamoswine. I guess, I mean, like, we're going to be doing a lot of damage, so the question is, do we want to try to withstand his hit? I mean, if he does a fire move with the sun, we're probably going down. It's tough decision here. Scizor is obviously not an option. Starmie? No, Starmie is going to be some... do we sack this? I think we sack the Scizor. Here's a Grass type. Yeah, this is a tough decision here. I think we might sack the Scizor, bring out Starmie, and try to kill Ninetales with the Starmie. Let's go ahead and do that. Like, the bug move would be good against this grass guy left up, but and unfortunately our Mamoswine is not scarfed, it's Expert Belt. If he was scarfed, then we'd be bringing him in right now very confidently. But we're also, yeah, we're gonna go here. Do we want to do another predict? I mean, Psychic is not bad. I think Psychic is fine either way, but it doesn't deal with the Ninetales. So I think we have to go Scald and make him use up a turn. He stayed in. Okay, yeah, the fire, because the sun was up, we didn't do enough damage anyways. Scald was definitely the play. Question here is, who lives a hit better, Mamoswine or Heracross? We have Thick Fat, so we're going to be reducing the damage a bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Let's go Earthquake, see Flamethrower. Super effective, so we are able to tank that actually, which is huge. Another tough game. And out comes Sawsbuck. I mean, the sun's up. Sawsbuck is going to... I mean, he's not going to like an ice attack, but he's also not going to be worried too much about it either. I'm not too sure about his speed. I guess this is kind of where maybe we should go just standard Scarf. So I think we're, like, since we don't know his speed, let's go ahead and click Ice Shard just to make sure we get some sort of chip off. Whoa! That did a lot more damage than I realized. Oh, wow, and a double edge. Okay, so he has Shell Bell to get some healing. Question is, can Heracross take a hit? Can Heracross take a hit against the Sawsbug? We're just going to go ahead and do knockoff here. Does he have some sort of flame? Like a flame wheel? Flame charge? If not, then I think we might... Okay, double edge as well. Oh, wow, we take it. Wow, this guy just killed himself. There you go, Heracross. He just stood strong. Ah, he stood strong. There we go. All right, woo. That's two hard and long battles in this episode. I think we're going to go ahead and end it there. We're 1-1, 50%. Usually like to end episode over 50%. Actually, you know what? Yeah, while we're thinking about it, let's go for it. Let's go 2-1. Let's end up over 50%. Let's go big or go home. But we've had some tough battles. Gone up against some tough Pokemon here. Having the expert belt here on the Mamoswine, it's not something that you see often. I'm trying it out because I like the idea of that everyone sees a scarf on them. With this, you can move in between moves, and people aren't going to be really expecting that. They're going to be expecting you to be locked into stuff. Oh, wow, we see a really interesting team here. Garchomps, we see Toxicroak. There's a lot of different things. What do we want to start off with? I mean, Talonflame is good against almost everything except for the Starmie. Let's go ahead and click Talonflame here. Yeah, everything except for the Starmie, I think we're feeling pretty... Oh, did I not click it in time? Oh, man. Whoops. Alright, well then I guess we'll go Swords Dance. I wanted to have Talonflame, that way we could taunt this here. Here comes a Frustration. We took that pretty easily. Let's get Stealth Rocks up. If he does Frustration again and does the same amount... Oh no, I guess he's gonna... Oh, okay, 1 Giga Impact. Gotcha. I was like, how did that do so much damage? Okay. Well then, since he's gonna be locked in, this is gonna give us a free bulk up. So that's unfortunate. Was not expecting the switch in moves. Let's go ahead and do bulk up here. So he's going to recharge, and let's go ahead and taunt. And hopefully live another... Okay, he does a Frustration. 22%. It's actually a lot. So let's bulk up. I want to make sure that we can live a Giga Impact. I mean, I guess he's probably sets it up. He does the maths where he does Frustration, breaks Sashes, and then he does like a... Oh, whoa! Okay, Flame Body's huge. Oh, man. Let's Roost. That crit could have spelled the end of us. So hopefully with the burn, even the Giga Impact, we should be able to live through that at least as long as he doesn't keep critting. So yeah, there's 10%. That's fine. I haven't seen him do anything. I mean, with the burn, if he does some sort of... No, let's taunt. Just always say for the taunt. Let's taunt. After this taunt, we can bulk up, and then we're going to be in a good position, I think. Yeah, he went for rest. Okay, so that was actually huge. So now we can Roost. Protect against any sort of weird crit high damage attacks. And here comes the Giga Impact. Only did 19. We're gonna bulk up again. I feel like we should be faster than most of his team. Let's just keep bulking up. Like, I'm thinking that this could be one of those games where Talonflame just kind of sweeps. And here's a switch out. Okay, so we got some chip off damage. Now the question is, can we... I mean, we should knock it out. We should knock it out, right? I think we knock it out. We should. Right? What do you guys think? You guys think so? I don't know. I mean, we did all the bulk ups. I guess there's nothing else that we can really do. Let's go ahead and click Acrobatics. Hope that there's no Scarf. No Scarf. Yeah, I think we knock it out. What do you guys think? You think we knock it out? Yeah. I think we knock it out. So yeah, now we should outspeed everything else except for Sucker Punch. It's probably going to be the only thing that our opponent can do. Well, Sucker Punch or a Scarf. So we're going to go ahead and click Acrobatics. Hope that our opponent doesn't have Scarf Stone Edge. That would be a really strange move to have on a Garchomp. He goes down, we get the crit hit, but I don't know if it would have mattered with all the bulk ups that we have. So Snorlax is pretty much useless with the burn. We have Healthy Staraptor. We have Houndoom. Of course, we have to be cautious of... Oh, actually, no, we don't have to be cautious of Pokesash because we got the rocks up. So we're just going to go ahead and click Acrobatics. Acrobatics for the win. You see that, kids? You got to have good acrobatics. Practice your stretching all the time. Here's Toxicroak. Toxicroak is most likely going to go ahead and Sucker Punch. With our defense, it shouldn't matter. He could maybe poison touch us. So yeah, there's 7%. Yeah, 7%, and he got burned, and we didn't get poisoned. And down goes Toxicroak. Talonflame taking names. Look at this beautiful bird. Look at this beautiful dirty bird. Does he have Intimidate? He does have Intimidate, but he took Stealth Rock's damage. We're faster, and we have a lot of stages up, so we should still be good to go ahead, knock him out, get out of here. Opponent should have brought out Staraptor earlier, just to get an Intimidate in, switch out, get another Intimidate in, and here, poor Snorlax. So you know what? We weren't satisfied with being 1-1. We wanted to have a record over 500. We're gonna go 2-1. We're gonna leave, win the best of 3 series, and move on to the divisional championships. That's how we do it. That's how you do it. So that was actually awesome. Okay, that's how the team should work. Go with Talonflame, you taunt, bulk up, taunt, and then you proceed to do the Dirty Bird on them. So yep, I mean, that's going to go ahead and conclude it for today. I'm starting to say very strange and delirious things. Go ahead and drop a like, and let me know if you guys want to see any other Pokemon featured in a game on PokeOne, or on Sword and Shield, where I'm doing some Road to Masters games as well. So I hope you guys check that out. Hope you guys come back and see some more Pokemon content. And as always, I've been Drake Adams, and you've been great. Take care.